to 143 Vinyl. We are actually streaming on both Facebook and YouTube today. So give me just a moment. Let me get your all's chat back up. Up at the top. Yep. Perfect. So we are going to be making a retro Christmas shirt today. Actually, we're going to be making 2 retro Christmas shirts. And we are going to be using the new Candied Winter HTV Bundle. And I am obsessed with this bundle. It's so stinking cute. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Crispy Snickers. That's a fun name. So the chat is going to have both YouTube and Facebook comments on there. So I'm going to try really hard to keep up with all of them. We haven't done a live on both Facebook and YouTube in a while. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Hey, Roseanne. Andrea. Lori, I think. Hey, Kristen. Electric. Yes. I love electric, and I am so excited for this bundle. I think these colors complement each other perfectly. It's very like cool toned. It is definitely like a candied winter, like retro winter type of bundle. It's so adorable. I'm in love with it. Hey, Rhonda. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So for one of my designs, I have, well, let's talk about the colors that come in the bundle. Hey, Veronica. Hey, oh my gosh, I can't see that name. It's from YouTube. Hello. And Jacqueline's own. Hello. So the colors that come in this Candied Winter HTV Bundle, you will get 3 electric colors and 2 Siser stretch colors. So we have Spearmint is the first electric color. This is why I love electric. It gives you that like shimmer. It's so, so pretty. Shimmery. So we have Spearmint, then Rose Gold, and Grape. So this is like a deep purple. And when I show you all of these colors together, like they are a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. And the other 2 are Stretch. So these are going to be a matte finish after they are pressed. So this is Ballerina Pink. It's a very, very soft pink. It's very pretty. And Sea Glass. So if you guys have been seeing like those retro designs, like all of these colors complement each other so well. This is such a pretty, pretty bundle. Hey, Robin. Oh my gosh, you sound like a frog. Have you been sick? Hey, Shelly. Rose gold is really pretty. Rose gold, guys, I love rose gold. Like it is probably one of my top favorite colors. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and get weeding my designs. I'm actually going to start with this one, and I have a little surprise with this one too, because I'm also going to be using the new Siser Easy Patterns Plus Sparkle. This one is the candy stripes, and if you guys can see, like it has lots of glitter in it. This is a smooth finish glitter pattern, and the amazing part about these new Siser Easy Pattern Plus Sparkle is that it already comes with the carrier sheet. So you guys know a lot of times with printed patterns, you have to get a separate carrier sheet to remove it from the backing. But this you're gonna cut just like your regular HTV, and you can even layer on top of and make this a top layer as well. So really fun. I'm not going to be layering at least on top in this design. These are just like some extra little sparkles that were in the design. I thought it would be a really cute addition. So yes, let's get weeding. I think I'm gonna start with my grape. So I also have grape in this other design as well. Yes, very pretty colors. I'm in love with them. Hey Terralyn, also love the colors. I'm so glad you guys love the colors of this bundle. It was a joint effort. Heather and myself were piecing together this new bundle, and we just thought they were absolutely gorgeous. All right. So this first design that I have is, it's retro, but it also incorporates like dog paws, because you guys know that I love my dogs. So we're gonna make it really fun. And if you guys remember, at least Facebook will remember, because I didn't do the live on YouTube when we did these, but my sister-in-law and I tie-dyed some t-shirts a couple weeks ago, and I still had plenty left, and I was like, you know what, this would be so cool to do a retro design with this new bundle with the tie-dye, because tie-dye is super retro too. So I think that these are going to turn out really, really cute together. All right, let me get the rest of these weeded. We have our sea glass. So this is what I was talking about. It incorporates like the dog paws. If I can like kind of piece it together. And then there's the ballerina pink. Oh, you were out of work Monday and Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Hey Krista, how are you? Okay. And then this one in the O is the little dog paw. So this is a really, really cute design. And Siser stretch, guys, is super easy to weed. It is, again, matte finish, and this is the stretchiest HTV that we offer. But I will say you do have to be careful when pressing Siser stretch, because it does need a lot of pressure. And we're going to talk about that once we get it going over here. Oh no, I can't remember which one goes on top. I feel like this one's the top one. You know what? The good thing about this design is we might just kind of make it up as we go. I don't know. Okay, let's weed this last part and then see if we can't piece this together. Now, the Siser Sparkle, the Siser Easy Pattern Plus Sparkle, I did have to increase my force with. In the product description for Cricut and Silhouette, those cut settings should be included in the description. I did cut these out with the Solo, and I believe, so typically I can cut HTV on a force of 15, but for the Sparkle, I did have to increase it to 25. So just keep that in mind when you go to cut it. I did have to do the test cut. I had to do it a couple times to make sure that I got those settings right. But we got there. And it looks like just from the points of the stars, there were a couple little, like you kind of have to punch it out, but it's no biggie. Just go slow. Oh, come on. There we go. All right. So see, this is just some little stars, just a little addition, just something cute to go along with it. Always have to triple check what side to put down the stretch. That is actually a very, very good point to bring up, Kristen. Oh, you're welcome, Dee. We are trying to move to YouTube a lot more, so I hope to see you more often. So with Siser Stretch, when Siser Stretch first came out with us, they did have the clear, shiny carrier sheet. However, Siser did move to a frosted carrier sheet. So kind of depending on when you got your Siser Stretch, or like how much, you know, had been kind of in rotation, Some of your Siser stretch will have a clear carrier sheet. Some of your stretch will have a frosted carrier sheet. So you always want to double check. If you're ever not sure which side is the carrier sheet, you can always peel just a corner at the top, and you'll see that clear or frosted carrier sheet versus the product itself. So just if you ever need to double check, that is how I always double check, because there are some times that I'm like, I truthfully cannot tell. White puff is one that I struggle with figuring out without peeling the corner. So that for sure is one that I always have to check on. You know what, Kristen, when I started peeling this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, that hurt my heart a little bit. I guess I could have ungrouped it and like cut them all together and place them wherever, but that's okay. The damage is done. Hey, Corinne. Guys, little tip since you guys are on live with me. There's something exciting coming tomorrow with Miss Corinne. I'm not going to give away any secrets, but we got something fun coming. Right, Corinne? I can't wait. We've been talking all week. All right, I'm going to go ahead and weed my other design while we are sitting here. But I am going to press the Siser stretch first. So let's talk about why we're going to press the stretch first versus the other products. So Siser stretch presses at a higher temperature, and it needs heavier pressure as well. So those two factors, we need to make sure to do this one first before we do the others. Because if we do the Siser electric at 305 and then we go back and do Siser stretch at 320 with firm pressure, we could very easily damage the adhesive on these. So we're going to do the stretch first, get the heavy pressure, higher temperature done, and then we are going to go back and do the ones that don't need as high heat or as much pressure. So that's why we're gonna do that, just in case you guys are newer to using either of those products or trying to incorporate them together, because since this bundle does come with both, you know, that's just something you got to keep in mind when you're going to work with the electric and the Siser stretch together. So this one, I was about to say this one I think is my favorite of the two designs, and then I remember the other one's dog paws. So I'm just going to say that both of these are my favorite. They're both super adorable. And they're relatively easy designs. Oh no. No, Siri. I don't want to try again. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, so many secrets. I'm so excited. Roseanne said, Corinne, you can whisper in our ears if you want. Are they both warm peels? So, I think you can peel these either way. I don't think it matters whether they're hot or cold or warm. If you're ever not sure, it's usually safest to go with a cold peel. Or if you want to try to lift it up, just go very, very slow and check it as you're going. But I don't believe that stretch or electric matter either way, whether it's hot or cold or warm. So I think we should be good in that category. All right, I have my big piece. Now this one's going to be easier to remember how to piece together. I also still have glitter everywhere from where we made those clay earrings yesterday. And guys, let me tell you about those clay earrings. So I baked them a little bit before I left yesterday, and I came in this morning to bake them the rest of the way. And I didn't realize that my little convection oven temperature changed, and it changed by like 50 degrees warmer, and now my mine and Heather's earrings are a little interesting. Heather's still look really good. Like, I think she's gonna be able to pass with hers. My little like tie-dye thing of the green and blue is not great looking. So if you guys ever decide to do those in the future, be careful with your with the heat for your oven. All I can say is that it's going to be quite enchanting. I love your word for that, Corinne, because they are. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything else, but I'm so excited. I am so excited. I'm gonna spill the beans, guys. Katie has been such a dear on this fun thing. Aww, Corinne, this has been like my favorite project that I've been doing. Not gonna lie, like I have loved doing this with you. I think you and Kate will be a great team. Looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, Roseanne Robbins says hello. Use air dry and then you don't have to worry. You know what? I think that might be what I try next with that little adventure. Had I like known about air dry beforehand, I probably would have gone with the air dry over the baking one. It was just the baking was the one that I saw most often, so that was just kind of what I went with. But yeah, I definitely think that I will be trying air dry in the future for sure. All right, so let me piece these together so that way we have an idea of what this one's gonna look like. And this one was the one that I used only electric with. And then the other one is the one I have electric and stretch. And that's the one we're gonna do first because we need to press that stretch first. All right. So we have Merry Merry Christmas. Look how beautiful these colors are together. I am truthfully just obsessed with these. I think that they are so gorgeous together. All right, so this one, I actually think I remember now how I wanted to set it up. I wanted my two lighter colors in the top and bottom. So I think I need to do it this way, is how I had it. Okay. I'm kind of remembering now. I think it was throwing me off because I forgot that this middle one was like off to the side. So let's see if we can piece this together. Okay, there we go. And then this pieces right there together. And then last but not least, my little stars are falling apart. Does this go at the top? There we go. Okay. All right. Let me lift this up. So this is the other design. So we have that electric right there in the middle to give it a little bit of shine. These, the top and bottom, are going to be a matte finish, and then we have this fun candy stripe sparkle. So it's gonna be really, really cute together. Thank you, Roseanne. Yes, I'm in love with it. I think I might have seen that Merry Christmas design somewhere. I believe I got both of these from Creative Fabrica. As always, I'm late to the party. That's okay, Catherine. My family could use warm thoughts and you prayer warriors if you are so inclined to do so. Thanks. Robin, we are always thinking about you. Whatever you need, please let us know. I need one of those shirts. I love them. I think that these are going to be so adorable. So let's decide which design is going to go on which t-shirt, and let's get these pressing. Let me move my chair out of the way because you guys know I need a lot of space to do this. All right. So the first one that I have is this like pink and yellow. And then the other one is going to be like, it has blues, pinks, yellows, like kind of all the colors. So I'm thinking maybe this one, the dog paws, for the one with all the colors. You guys think that one looks okay? And then the pink and yellow, I'm definitely thinking that these work together. What do you guys think? Let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-press this first one to get out the moisture. Kristen, I remembered the moisture and the wrinkles. But yeah, I think those are what we're gonna go with. All right. These shirts have been sitting for a while, so like the creases are deep on these. I think we did these almost a month ago, maybe? Almost. I think we did these right after Thanksgiving. All right. This back layer is still creased. I'm worried that that is going to affect. Okay, there we go. That's better. So we're also going to do a pressure test while we are preheating. So like I said, stretch needs a lot of pressure. So we are going to increase our pressure. So we want it to be like that, pretty hard to close and pretty hard to open. So again, guys, 320 degrees for our stretch with firm pressure. Now let's get our design laid out. Hey, Princess. Thank you, Deborah. This was actually, believe me or not, this is actually the first time that I had tie-dyed since like elementary school. And we did not use liquid tie-dye. We ended up using like a powdered tie-dye, which we had never done before. So that was a fun little adventure. And I definitely think it is something that we will do again in the future. I thought it was super fun. All right, we have our two stretch colors on there. Let's get these pressed. I'm also gonna grab my heat resistant sheets just as an extra little protective layer there. Firm pressure, we're gonna let this press. So typically if stretch is by itself, you only need, or you need 20 seconds. I'm only gonna press it for about 15 because we do still have the other layers to put on top of it. So very similar thing. We don't want to overpress. We don't want to damage the adhesive because that adhesive can dry out. It can start to crack and it won't stay as long. So we just did it for 15. And we are also going to take down our temperature because everything else can press at 305. And I'm actually going to turn it off just for a couple minutes or a couple seconds to help that cool down faster, just because sometimes it can take a few minutes. Oh no, Robin, I must have missed something. The boys are fine, bruised from their car seat. Oh my gosh, was somebody in an accident? I must have missed that. Their mom, Kayla, has a broken hip, pins and plate or total hip replacement, broken wrist and arm. Oh my gosh. And someone has a broken wrist. Oh my gosh, Robin. That's so scary. That is really scary. All right, I'm gonna turn my heat press back on. Okay, it's at 308, so we're good. We're gonna go ahead and press our others. I'm gonna get my Grape Electric, do this layer next, because I don't want to, how did I have this on here? There we go, okay, I remembered. I already forgot what I was gonna say, guys. It happens. I was concentrating on where I was trying to remember where that grape went. Okay, and then we're going to lessen our pressure because we don't need that very heavy pressure anymore. So medium pressure, we're only gonna press for about 5 seconds because we do still have one more layer. And that other layer is this plus sparkle pattern. And now on stars. Guys, this is turning out really cute. I debated on using this pattern for the stars. So I was like, I didn't know how the red was going to look with these other colors, but I think it brings another little fun, just extra little thing to the design because we already have the tie-dye and these gorgeous colors together. So I think that this is a really good choice. I think it's gonna be really cute. All right. So the Easy Pattern Sparkle, I was able to peel that warm as well. You might want to double check me on the description because this is the first time I have used the sparkle, but it turned out really, really cute. Look at that ballerina pink, the sea glass, and then our grape, and then the candy stripes. I think that is adorable. I think it turned out really good. All right, I'm going to put this one to the side, and we're going to press this other one. So the other one is only using electric, so let's get this pre-pressed. We won't have to change the temperature or the pressure setting. Let's get these wrinkles out and the moisture out. Seconds. I'm glad I joined in. I received a bunch of HTV in a grab bag and couldn't tell which is which. I figured it out after cutting the wrong side. Been there, done that. And I was able to save it, and now I know what it is. Perfect. Robin said the good news is Robin said that she was able to pull herself up to her Cricut and put vinyl on 2 sides of that Christmas ornament. Sorry, the comments are really hard to read on this one. Patty, are you asking how to determine between the stretch? So the stretch is typically going to come with a frosted carrier sheet, and most others will come with a shiny carrier sheet. So that is one way to be able to tell. But there are some others that also come with a frosted carrier sheet, like the 3D Puff, the Siser Easy Puff comes with a frosted carrier sheet. So you just have to play around with it. So one thing that I also like to recommend to people is if you guys ever happen to mess up a shirt or anything, don't just throw it away. You can keep it in your craft room, and if you're ever unsure of something that you have, like if you're not sure if it's like puff or stretch, what you can do is you can just cut off yourself just a little bitty square and you can press that on that shirt that's already messed up. And so then you can see, okay, well, is this something that puffed up? Now I know what that is. Is it matte finish? Does it feel like stretchy? So those are little tricks that you can do, because most of us have not made a perfect shirt before. So if there's one that, you know, you're just gonna end up tossing or just gonna kind of wear around the house, that is something you can do. You can keep it and just take really small portions and press it if you're just ever not sure of what exactly it is. That way you're not cutting your whole design, pressing your whole design just to find out it is not at all what you needed. So, because I have done that before, I have gone through the motions and then it turned out to be something I did not want to use. So that is, you know, a little trick to save yourself some time and some resources. And also, guys, I'm only pressing these for about 5 to 8 seconds per layer because, again, we don't want to overheat and we have 3 different colors to do. I take old t-shirts from my husband and use those. Yes, that's another great idea. Like if you just know you have been trying to get rid of some old clothing, you know, you can just take some old shirts down to your craft room and just keep those handy for any kind of testing. That's a really great idea, Corinne. I think it was Corinne who said that. Yes, great idea. Yes, it was Corinne. Okay. Robin, the older t-shirts are the best. He may not want it anymore, but it is a luxury for women sometimes. You're right. Corinne, does your husband still wear the test shirts? All right. That was our last layer. So on the last layer, we do press for the full time. And guys, this one is my favorite. This one's by far my favorite. I think that these colors, the color of the tie-dye, the colors of the electric, I think these are gorgeous together. Look at that. Oh my gosh. These complement each other so well. I am obsessed with these. These are precious. Corinne said, LOL, not at all. I use them and then toss them. Usually they are ones he got a hole in or are really faded. So this one shows up much better on the camera. I think so too. And I think it's, you know, the contrast of the colors of the shirt and the colors of that electric. And the electric has that like shimmery shine to it, so that really helps as well. So I am obsessed with this one. I think my sister-in-law is going to love these. These are her size shirts, so she will be inheriting these when I am done. But yeah, I think these turned out super cute. And then one more look at the paws, the little ho ho ho. So there we go. So guys, if you love this bundle, these colors together, the link is in the description to where you can find that. It is called the Candied Winter HTV Bundle, and we will have it available for quite some time for you guys. Corinne said electric is my favorite HTV. It is definitely one of my top favorites. It's one that, like, if you don't care much for the texture of glitter, or like if you want something a little bit different but you don't want it so flashy, because holographic can be flashy, glitter can be flashy, but electric is like very subtle but still eye-catching, and I think that is what makes it so versatile. Like you can use it for so many different things. Cut them into pieces, sew them together with stuffing inside, and make paint cushions. That's a really good idea to do with old shirts. The electric is getting to show off its beauty. Exactly. Thank you, Lisa. All right, guys. So I think that is all that I have for you all today. This bundle is available. So the bundle is $19.99. So it gets you a little bit of a discount than if you were to go and purchase all of those sheets individually. They are all 12-inch by 15-inch sheets. Again, 3 electric colors: spearmint, rose gold, grape, and 2 stretch colors: ballerina pink and sea glass. They all work so well together. How would electric be for doing faux rhinestones? You know what? I don't know, Kristen. I don't think I've ever tried that. I think holographic works best for that because it has so much dimension to it and it is so flashy. I think you could definitely do it. I just don't know if it's going to be quite the look of faux rhinestones as the holographic would be, because I know like you aren't really able to use the crystal or the like pearls holographic. It has to be that traditional holographic where it has those like large flakes of holographic glitter to make that really good faux rhinestone look. Oh, you're welcome, Patty. I'm so glad. That is what we are here for. We are here to educate and teach you guys about all the different products that we have. And if you guys ever have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to our amazing customer service team. They have all the answers, and if they don't have the answer, they will find the answer for you or point you to where you can find the answer. So don't ever hesitate to reach out. That is what we are here for. We love showing you guys things. We love teaching you guys things, so don't ever hesitate to reach out. Yeah, of course, Kristen. And you know what? You are always able to test it. You have now put that bug in my ear, so I might test that as well. Just to see, you never know. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you all. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it both on Facebook and on YouTube. And we do intend to do more of the dual streaming in the future. So thank you so much again for hanging out, and I will see you guys later. Bye.